Hi, my name is Reese, and welcome back to Reese's Species. So today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm just going to do like a little room tour, a few fun facts about all the things I keep, and just like a general update so that you can kind of see the setup I've got and what I've got going on. I did this kind of like a short version of this back when I started the channel. I just put it up as like a short, but I figured it's about time for like a bigger one and just like a general overview. So I've got my room here, my bug room. It's like a study in the house. So I've got all my stuff, got my bookshelf, got my desk with my computer, got a filing cabinet, got my cupboard, got shelving, and of course I've got this lovely rug that my partner got me just recently, so that'll be featuring in more videos. And I've got my sleepy boy. Hey, Onion. So yeah, I guess we'll start with a fun fact about this guy, is that he's only got 3 legs. He's missing one, but he lost that when he was like 10 months old. He's like 7 now, so he's fine. We'll start with my display shelf, shall we? I've got all my plushies. Let me know each kind that you can spot there. I've got like Lego flowers, candles, stuff from my 21st, some just other assorted, like my mirror and stuff. I've got these because I've got nowhere else to put them. I've got the dead things section, so I've got like fox skulls. I've got this really cool knife that I've had for years, made out of obsidian with a coyote jaw for the handle. I've got coral. I've got shells and stuff. In here there's like molts, spider molts, and like bug exoskeletons and all kinds of stuff in there. I've got assorted like ribs and vertebra from rats and stuff. I've got my tarot cards. Over here I've got more Lego, so I've got my Lego bugs. All this wiring is because they light up, but I don't have anywhere to plug it in right now. I've got my bonsai. I've got this shelf which has got all like gems and stuff on it. Another tarot deck. I've got my Jurassic Park pop vinyls, which 2 more are up there. I just ran out of room. I've got this shelf which has got some plushies and some stuff, my little onion Pokemon card, and my cinema roll. And I've got a turkey egg and some emu eggs that I've got from like a little like farmer's market kind of thing. It was really cool. I've got some stickers, more plushies. So these are all my Pokemon plushies. I've got my little Godzilla Pikachu, my little Shin Godzilla Pikachu, and my little Bulbasaur. I've got more pop vinyls, so just like assorted things that I like. So Pokemon, anime, Star Wars, Shin Godzilla. I've got my empty enclosures down here, and my box that has like all my accessories and stuff in it. This box has got like sticks and wood in it, and in there's just like sand and stuff. He's getting annoyed. I'm sorry, buddy. Am I interrupting your nap, huh? Alright, moving on. Got my fake plant that I used to hide stuff, and buckets of substrate, and my sprayer. In here's just assorted stuff. I say that like my whole room isn't assorted stuff, but you know. I've got the waterfall terrarium. Alright, so in the waterfall terrarium, there's nothing in there right now other than springtails, but I plan on putting snails in and some really cool, like spiky isopods. So a fun fact about snails is that out of all creatures, they have the most teeth. Their teeth are on a specialized organ called a radula, which is similar to a tongue. And yeah, they're really kind of weird, but they're fun to watch. This is my desk. So there's just all kinds of stuff on it. My D&D stuff, my like 3D printed flexi stuff, more Lego, my computer, which I'm currently using to build some 3D models. But yeah, this is my desktop shrimp tank. So this is like a little 10-liter like cube style tank. It was one of my favorites. The wood kind of broke off, but it's one of my favorites when it's not completely overgrown with algae. But yeah, you can see I've got heaps of pest snails in there. But the shrimp in here are actually really cool. So the shrimp I've got in here are black diamond cherry shrimp. And they're blue diamond cherry shrimp, sorry. And they're really, really cool. Let's see if I can find a decent shot for one. Yeah, you can kind of see the colors for that one. They've got this lovely dark, like blue, almost black kind of color. They're really, really lovely. So this is my like super high quality tank. Moving on to my bookshelf. So I've got all my hardcover books up the top, got my educational books here, and then moving into my fiction, got my cricket keeper there, and then I've got these enclosures on top. So I've got the goat skull enclosure, my betta aquarium, and Baal's enclosure. So in Baal's enclosure, I just added this pothos because I had nowhere else to put it, and so I chucked it in. It doesn't look too bad. So Baal lives on the corner of Around Street and Find Out Boulevard. And there he is right there, just hanging out. He's not too happy because the lights were off, but I turned them back on so I could film this video. I really love this enclosure. It's really nice. I've got my grumpy old man in it. Moving over, this is my betta tank. This is Skittle. And so this is Skittle's aquarium. He lives in here with an assortment of pest snails, as well as my cull shrimp, so the shrimp that just don't quite meet the standards in the other tank. They're in there somewhere. He doesn't try and eat them or anything. He's a good boy. He likes his little shrimp buddies. He just kind of hangs out with them. There's one. Just kind of too black for the blue shrimp tank, just too dark. And I've got ones that are just like wild color and stuff like that. The goat skull aquarium, it started growing that fungus in it again, and I've just decided I'm just gonna leave it grow. I put this Boston fern in it, and I've just decided I'm just gonna kind of let it do its thing. I've put an acrylic top on it so it keeps in the humidity. And yeah, I'm just leaving it go. I'm not adding any food. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to see what happens over the course of the next like 6 months. You can see the springtails having the time of their life in there. You can see them, just these little white moving dots in here. The plants are still doing well for now, but we'll see how it does. Yes, the light is on backwards because the light is kind of off center, the bulb in it's off center, and so I prefer it that way because it's more light than on this side, and this side's a little darker. Everything in this room is set up on like timers so that it's like I don't have to worry about this room at all. I just realized I didn't give a fun fact about bettas. Fun fact about bettas is the males look after the eggs. And another fun fact about bettas is that they can breathe air through a primitive lung-type structure called a labyrinth organ. So bettas and gourami can do that. He's so pretty, and he knows it too. A fun fact about isopods is that they are crustaceans. They're more closely related to crabs. And they breathe through gills. So as long as those gills are wet, they can breathe air. They can absorb the oxygen. So you'll only ever really find isopods in moist environments. They do not do well in dry environments because they can't breathe. Alright, moving to the bug shelf. We'll start up and move down. So in here is my Muratus griseus. I have no idea where she is. I had a quick look for her before this video, and she's in there somewhere. She could be under this piece of bark. She's got a little like nest under there that she hangs out in. This enclosure is just empty. I swapped all the pink decor out of this enclosure into this one, and I kind of like it. In here is a spider I haven't shown yet, so there'll be 2 spiders appearing in this video that I haven't shown yet. And that is my new fireback huntsman, yet unnamed. Yeah, so it's my first huntsman, and boy, they are fast. A fun fact about huntsmen are, in terms of leg span, they are the largest spider. So in terms of overall body weight and body size, tarantulas are the largest spider, but in terms of leg span, huntsmen are the largest spider. Alright, down there is my archimantis. I don't think I've shown this one off either. So my neomantis unfortunately passed, so in its old enclosure I have this archimantis. So this grass mantis is their common name. I cannot get my camera to focus. There we go. They have these really, really long, spindly bodies. This one's only young. They get really, really big. They have these really long, spindly bodies, which is how they get the name grass mantis. A fun fact about mantises is that they have almost full 360-degree vision. Here are my 2 tarantula slings, my champagne robustus and my exavale. So my exavale just molted. Look at how nice he looks. He's so nice and dark at the moment. You can almost see, he almost looks blue. Here's a fun fact about tarantulas, is that they can live up to 20 years or more, females can, and they are not true spiders, they are mealgomorphs. So true spiders are order Araneomorpha, so they're Araneomorphs. And so trapdoors, curtain web spiders, funnel web spiders, tarantulas, they all belong to mealgomorpha, which are not true spiders, they are older, they're ancient spiders. Jumping spiders, so this is my Mopsis mormon. I really like this enclosure. It really needs a clean. I need to get in there and wipe it down, but I really like this enclosure. It's fun little like tarantula cat dream crib enclosure, and the cat accessories, it's really cute. And that's my female Mopsis mormon. A fun fact about jumping spiders is they are often considered the smartest of these spiders, and they are able to, they have object permanence, which means when they look away from something, they're able to remember that it's still there. So a lot of insects and more primitive creatures with the less advanced brain tend to look away from things, and as soon as it leaves their line of sight, it essentially ceases to exist for them. Whereas jumping spiders, because they're able to look away and the thing still exists in their mind, this allows them to create like elaborate kind of maps, allowing them to kind of map out their destination. So if they see something they want or somewhere they want to go, they can look at it, and then they can look at their surroundings and kind of mentally create a map of where they want to go. It's really, really cool. They also have incredible eyesight. Not as good as the following, so the wolf spiders. Wolf spiders have some of the best eyesight in all of the insects and all of arthropods as a whole, essentially. They have incredible eyesight in those front 2 eyes. But their vision is very movement-based. Over here is another spider that I haven't shown off yet. So this is my new curtain web spider, yet unnamed. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I think she took off anyway. Oh no, it's still there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Oh, it's kind of dark in there, you can't really see. Oh, gone. But you can see why they're called curtain web spiders. They're this really dramatic, like, webbing they create. So curtain web spiders are related to tarantulas and trapdoor spiders, and they have these really, really long spinnerets, which is why how they create this super, like, dramatic, elaborate webbing. And I just thought one of them would look perfect in this enclosure. Yeah, they just cover it in those webs. Yeah, I just thought it would look fantastic, and it already is. And further down is my last enclosure. So this is Leviathan's enclosure. She's just hanging out down there. Another fun fact about wolf spiders is that they are maternal, and the female will carry her egg sac and then her hatched young until they are second instar, so until they have molted twice. And then they can go off on their own. But yeah, wolf spiders are extremely maternal, and they raise their young. But yeah, so that's the, like, room tour / overview and a fun fact about all my creatures. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video, as well as subscribe and hit the notifications icon so that you get notified every time I upload. And follow me over on Instagram as well. So I post all the time there, and you can get little sneak peeks and insight into kind of what I'm doing and, you know, new stuff that's coming. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye!